Ooh, baby, I am pumped. Transformers is back, man. Takara made my night with some of these reveals. So this is from the Japan Model Hobby Show, and these pictures, I guess, are from TF_PR on X. We have a few reveals of some gray model prototypes of some stuff that was announced last month during Takara's T-Spark livestream. Now we have the actual physical figures to look at and feast our eyes upon and drool over as the amazing plastic whores that we are. So let's talk about the Overgear subline of these new character designs. So we have Blackout and Ironhide. Holy crap. So there's actually quite a bit to kind of break down in these designs here and what went into it from what I can tell. So let's start with Ironhide, the most obvious stuff to talk about here. If you just look at his design for 10 seconds, you will see, let's start off with the vehicle mode here. So the vehicle mode is obviously very Energon, Reactivate, G1 and Movieverse inspired. It's like all four of those rolled into one. More specifically, Reactivate and Energon, those two the most, I'd say, for inspiration. But you could throw in design elements and, inspiration if you really want to from G1 and the live action movies as well. And the truck mode looks fantastic. That giant cannon up top is so Ironhide. It just looks so freaking badass. I love this. And then you look at the robot mode. Can you guys give me two examples again of what this robot mode looks to be inspired by? I'm going to give you guys 3 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1. Okay, definitely Energon and Bayverse with a tad bit of G1 in there. So, let's break this down. So, the head design, I'd say, is mostly Energon based. He's got like the military helmet. He's got the younger looking face that looks very Energon like. But then also the crest of the helmet has sort of that G1 mohawk that we all know and love Ironhide for. And then you look at the body itself, it has the vehicle mode kibble of the Bayverse design. He's got the front sides of the truck and the wheel on his shoulders and chest region, and then he's got this weird apparatus part on the front of his chest and upper body, similar to his Bayverse design as well. Like, it is clearly Bay inspired in design here, at least in the upper body. The lower body, I don't know, I mean, you could make a case for Bayverse with the wheels being on his legs that way and some of the details, maybe even Energon 2 with the legs on the wheels and some of the details. That's kind of what I'm getting from here, but I don't know, the legs kind of seem more random than anything if I'm being honest. But the guns in robot mode that he's holding look cool. The articulation, like this figure looks like it's going to be MP styled engineering, which I absolutely freaking love. Y'all know me on this channel lately. I've been leaning more into the MP stuff in the third party and KO scene. So this is like right up my alley. You could store this big knife on his chest area or his shoulder area, which looks cool. The guns, everything, the finger articulation, looks like he's going to have great articulation in general on the body. Just everything about this Ironhide just is right up my alley, and I am definitely going to be buying this whenever it comes out next year. The import costs might be a bit hefty due to certain circumstances here in the U.S., unfortunately, but I mean, going by what happens later on this year and next year, who knows? It might be a good price, might not be. You're gonna have to wait and see. But either way, I mean, I wouldn't mind spending a little bit of a penny on this Ironhide here. It looks amazing. And then the Blackout, oh man. Now, I don't know if they're taking some inspiration from his original Seeker design. I mean, you could make a case for it with the wings and like some of the design cues in the legs, but I don't know. I feel like this is more of an original design while heavily being influenced by the Bayverse aesthetic of Blackout's design that, let's be real, we all know Blackout from the '07 movie and from his design in that film. So it just feels natural that Takara is going to stem from that the most while making it something completely different and brand new for us to just slobber over. And Takara, you won me over. I'm literally slobbering over both of of these figures in this video. Like, I want them both. The missile racks and the guns and stuff on the wings and the shoulders is amazing. The cape wings is very movie-esque. And then you got the front of the this is a helicopter, right? Hold on, yeah, it's a helicopter. The chest is very movie inspired. And then he's got what looks to be a handheld rifle, which looks pretty badass. The legs with some of the kibble and some of the protruding pieces look kind of movie inspired in its design, which is cool. And then it looks like he's got the back blades. I don't know what you would call them. I'm not a helicopter expert, but he's got the back blades on one of his lower legs, which I don't know if that pops off and he could hold it like a weapon, similar to his Bayverse incarnation. That would be kind of badass. I would not be surprised at all if that is an option with this figure, considering how heavily they leaned into that era of the character here to make this new design. I love it. The wings, cape from the movie looks great. Just the weaponry, the head sculpt. It does have some of that movie cue to it while being original and pretty far removed while still being sort of inspired. I love these designs. This is the Timelines Samurai 2-packs that were announced at New York Comic Con, and now this Overgear stuff. This is what I want in Transformers for like an actual piece of fiction. Like, attach this to a major cartoon from Hasbro and Takara to air on like Cartoon Network or Amazon Prime or something, and make these the toys, and this would be pretty successful. I'm not saying, base the whole line around MP $200 figures, but, make them quality like the Generations and Studio Series stuff, and, designs like this in the Timelines 2-packs that were just announced. That would really win a lot of people over, and it's winning me over with these figures here. I'm definitely getting these two. And now to cap off this news video here, for the night we have MPM and ROTF Sideswipe, which is the movie masterpiece new line, I think. Is that what the N stands for? I can't even remember, but it's basically a rebranding of the movie line. And they're starting off with Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe. And these images, again, are from TF_PR on X. Or just this image here. And he looks fantastic. I don't know if that effect piece is going to come with him. I'd assume maybe, considering this is Takara we're talking about, and they like to include stuff like that at times with releases. So I don't know. It's MPM next. Okay, it says it right up there. Duh, I'm a dummy. But yeah, this is looking way better than that original 3D turnaround that they put up in the live stream last month. He was looking a bit too chunky. The backpack was looking a bit too big. He does still look just a tad bit too bloated compared to a CG model in the upper body. But realistically, I don't know how much slimmer they could get a movie Sideswipe design in, physical toy form without doing some crazy black magic. I mean, it is possible. Look at what some of these third-party companies are doing nowadays. But I mean, I'll cut them some slack. It is kind of a hard design to translate into toy form, no matter if it's a mainline Studio Series figure or if it's a masterpiece figure. But either way, despite, the chubbiness of him a little bit, he still looks fantastic. He looks better than the third-party Black Mamba figure from a few years ago. Like, this is going to be my go-to movie Sideswipe on my display going forward. I cannot wait to hit pre-order on this guy whenever he comes out. I'm assuming he maybe goes up for pre-order before the year is up, and he drops maybe summertime of next year. I don't know. That's just me speculating. I don't know for sure, but I'd love for it to be that timeline, because I want to get this guy in hand as soon as possible. And if it's under a year to get this guy, sign me up. I cannot wait. But I mean, I'd honestly wait either way, a year, half a year. I mean, this figure is fantastic. This is a love letter to a Bay fan like me, and I cannot wait to get this at some point soon. But yeah, guys, that about does it for some of these reveals at this toy show that happened tonight here in the US. It was a bit of a surprise for me. I didn't know this was going on. Didn't know we would get this news, but either way, I absolutely love it. Ironhide Blackout, definitely buying. Sideswipe, despite, you know, him being a bit too bloated to the CG model, I am definitely getting as well whenever he comes out. But yeah, guys, let me know down below. How do y'all feel about these new reveals? Do you love them? Do you hate them? And yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye!